Impeached by Maxine.
Yes.
She has the
Impeach
floor.
his ass.
I hope she does. I hope she does. But we're going to have a show tonight. It's called Women, Marriage and Relationship.
The show is called The Show.
Okay. She done changed it up.
It's called The Show.
So we're going to be talking about women in dating and relationships and what they expect. What men think. We definitely gonna need y'all to call in and tell us what y'all think, because this show is probably gonna get hot. We have the producer, director, Miss Actress herself, Miss Megan Rochon in the building.
Young black thing doing her thing.
Yes.
I love it.
Yes.
I love
We
it.
have her in the building. She has a play coming out.
It's called The Show.
The Show.
And it will be hosted at the Motor House on January 22nd.
20th.
The
20th.
20th.
Okay.
It's the 20th. January the 20th.
It's
So
a
please
feel-good
support.
musical.
So can you give us a tidbit
I'm so ugly.
of what your actual play is about? Well,
But turn that one off. Damn it.
oh, you don't have them on right now. Oh,
Oh,
Honey Shell, Booketti. We was ready to get into this.
so we're gonna start by saying this. What do you expect in a relationship?
Everything. Trust, honesty, love, financial stability.
Good sex.
This
Damn
freak
good
is
sex.
out. She is out the
What you need, baby? What you need?
What you
Good
need?
sex.
Wait a minute. What you need? What you need?
What happened is I need that good.
Yes.
God
Sex is only 10% of relationship.
And
Oh,
God
no.
fearing.
I mean,
Who said that? That is so
I was
untrue.
waiting for Kevin to be
That's
like,
a
what?
lie.
That's a,
But-
well, wait, what percentage of sex is important in your
85.
relationship?
I want to say no. I'll give it like 76%.
Oh,
76. Where did 6 come from?
Yeah, just the
So the
actual
24% is what? What do you get in the 24%?
financials, going to church with me.
So if
praise the Lord.
it's dick good, he can be broke.
I didn't say all that.
24%. That's it. What the?
Chill.
How is sex gonna be more?
All right, let's
more
just
than God
change it.
fearing.
All right, let's change it to 48%.
Exactly. Sex is more than
48%.
God fearing.
It's 48%.
48. Why we can't get even numbers?
No, we ain't doing no
48%.
even. You ain't gonna get
Because
I'm not
if you
giving
don't
no
have
inherent
good sex, you're going to cheat.
That's not true.
That's not true.
If I don't have no chemistry with a man and we laying beside each other every night,
Make your own
but at some
chemistry.
point
You
you
can
want
have good sex and not have good chemistry.
Right, but I'm just saying that I need that. I
could just
need
be
that
a sexual
extra.
thing.
That
That's
shit.
not
It could be all
factual. When I
sexual.
first met my husband,
Let's hear this shit.
I hated having sex with him in the beginning. I
Right.
absolutely hated it
But-
in the beginning.
Love.
But he made me fall in love with all the other things, and sex came later.
will do
Towards
that.
the end, for the last umpteen years, it was amazing
Love will
because
do
we
that.
learned each other.
Right, you give
So
them
you
time
can
to learn.
so sex does not have to be
Love is blind.
48%. It really could be like 8%
He has
if he
to
got
learn.
everything else.
But
I'm
he
just
has to
saying.
learn.
For
If
me.
he didn't learn,
For me.
So if he didn't learn, you would have still stayed in it.
I didn't say. Well,
I'm
he
just
has to
asking.
learn. If we together long enough, how can you not learn? Unless
Some
he's
people
slow,
don't learn.
If he retarded,
Some people
is
just
he
don't.
retarded? I know it's not politically correct. Is he
Right.
little
Mentally
challenged?
Mentally challenged. Ma'am, you in the medical field. You know not to say those
I'm
words.
sorry.
I can only do it one way.
Mission
I just
missionary.
think you have to find out what it is
That's
that you
mean.
can do without or deal with.
Right.
So,
That's true.
You know,
That's
it's
true.
like it's not even a balance game when it comes to relationships. You can't balance say, oh well, if he have all this stuff,
Right.
he has a finance, then the sex gotta be good. Well, honey, chop, the sex is trash, but he's paying on the bills. Are you gonna still stay there?
Yeah, I'm staying
because
there.
we gotta buy
You
some
see what
sex
I'm saying?
toys
So,
and
I'm
some
a- and he
videos with
paying
all
that
that money.
money.
It's not gonna be.
And we might have
100.
to get a
Like,
sex
we know
counselor,
that
but we're
we're
gonna pay
right.
for it.
We know that when it comes to relationships, it's never going to be 100. We
It's
want
not.
things to be perfect, but it's never,
not.
It's
ever
not.
going to be that way. So
Something
you
gotta be 100 out of all this shit. Something gotta roll 100.
Something. But not
So if he
all.
paying all the bills
Not
like you
all.
said, but the dick
Like
is
it.
bad, okay, I can settle. But if everything, nothing is 100, something, it ain't gonna work.
Be bad too after a while.
What?
Broke dick.
Yeah.
Broke dick.
Yeah.
Good.
And then
Well,
it's like,
The longer it
nigga.
goes, it's broke.
Yeah.
Right.
It's that
Wanna give it
frustration
out.
phase that comes in there like, damn, this motherfucker he eating up all my food.
Yeah.
Right.
He ain't paid no
He ain't
bill.
paid no
He leave
bill.
all my lights
Yeah, he
on.
want-
Ain't got no gas in the car. We want to keep on running.
I'm on 30 days.
No money.
I'm on 30
I'm
days
gonna
a
start
month.
charging you for that.
I'm on 30 days
How
a
much you
month.
want to
What
get?
that mean?
I'm just wearing tampons and pads.
Oh, your
I'm wearing tampons and
I
pads.
was slow.
No.
This fool said
I
she
don't
gonna be
even
on
have
30
days
days a month.
30 days a month. So you better catch me with a month with 31 days. That's what you better do.
I ain't never heard of such a shit in my life. That is so ugly.
Because everybody always saying they got a headache. I'm
walking
tired.
around with
No,
an
I'm
IV.
on.
You on?
But what if you get
You
the guy that
still
don't
on.
care if you on?
I've
had
And I've had that.
Right. So what's
It's
your
like,
next
I'm
thing?
catching you in the
I
shower.
don't do that.
Let's put the tail down.
I'm not putting down
Let's
no
play in
towel.
the trash
No.
bag.
No, I'm not. No to the no and no. And I'm. You know
Why?
what? Okay, I'm not putting down no. I'm not having sex. So you gonna have this freak?
They got you on. Why?
Because you are.
That's
Why?
not freaky.
That's not
That's
nasty.
we can do it.
I mean, it's not nasty because they say it's a lubricant.
When you get in the water, you stop bleeding.
They do
That's
the
what I say. No,
doctors.
you ain't got rid of foreplay because you already.
They do say
It's natural.
they do say it's a lubricant. The doctor does say that,
It's
but
natural.
I just don't want to feel like he just stabbed the pussy.
It was a whole crime scene.
Right?
Yeah.
Like I'm like
Murdered it.
literally.
He didn't murder it. No.
Y'all just
murdered it.
No.
So you gonna do it while you having your girl time?
Oh, Tyrese said real lights get ran every day.
That's why your ass got all them tickets in the mail. Nasty ass.
Hold on, Reno said run the red light and pay the ticket that goes on. Light goes on. Light goes on.
Their mattress all
That's
fucked
right.
up. There's spots everywhere. Cause you ain't gonna be into it and you in a good one. You ain't gonna be like
Hold on,
move the
you-
towel
yeah,
over.
Hold on, but you can't put no pillow top over.
I'm gonna
Right.
say move the pad over, move the trash bag over, move the towel. Come on,
Don't take
baby.
the plastic
Switch
off.
it.
I ain't gonna
You
be
ain't
able to do
messing
it.
up my
I'm not gonna be able to do it.
$3,000 mattress. I'm
So
sorry.
that's why there's a lot of single women out here
No,
because
that's why you single.
no, I ain't single, but I ain't going. I don't want to do it while I'm on. I have fibroids. I bleed extra heavy
Oh, that's too
and all
much.
that shit. I'm not doing that. That's why
That's
30
a little
days.
TMI.
You know what?
That's too much.
I'm not doing all that. It's too much.
Why we got no bunch of fibroids?
Because y'all telling me I'm not being a freak.
Brandon said, well, you gotta do shower sex during that time, them 31 days.
I said 30. You catch me on that 31st day.
So it gotta be like January.
You better catch me in a month with 31
November,
days. Because you going to get it once a month.
December.
Once a month, that's grounds for cheating. I'm sorry,
That give them a whole pay for them 30 days.
Oh, right,
The month
right.
for 30 days.
Honey,
No.
31st rolled around. He ain't gonna want
Once a month.
He is. He going to be ready.
Once a
He
month.
going to be
And
ready.
he gonna tear that
I'm
ass
gonna be
up.
right.
You gonna be bleeding again because
Right,
he gonna tear that ass
right.
up.
for no other 30 days.
Because I come on the 1st through the 30th.
Man, I don't like it. I don't
I cannot.
like it. I know
No.
Denise.
So,
This thing is crazy.
it's, I mean, you just
it is
never.
forever.
What's forever?
30 days, girl. Get your life. You need to go to your doctor and get them all that checked out.
She could be
That's
somewhere
a little bit
passed
too much.
out.
No.
It's
no.
not
blood
normal.
low.
Girl.
It's
So
not anemic.
having sex on your girl time is not a deal breaker for some people.
Absolutely
no.
not.
Okay.
It
So
shouldn't be.
what else? What else? So what if he don't have? What if he's one of them guys that is like he got potential? How long do you wait for the potential to
Let Kim answer that.
to go?
Because Kim gave me advice.
So this is how you play this out.
Go ahead, Kim.
So you let him know where he's slacking.
You got 30 days.
You
He got more than 30 days.
Like, babe, look. I need you to get on your A game.
True that.
So I'm gonna give you time, ample enough time, 3 months. I'm gonna give you 3 months to put a plan in place to start doing your action steps to execute it.
Right.
You know, it might be a big plan. So as long as you get them steps together, know what you need to do, and show me your effort, then we good.
Okay,
And
so
if he does not,
And
but wait a minute, no, not even if he does not.
3 months. What's that? That's 90 days, honey. You get that pink slip, that eviction. That's it.
So what if he do all everything that you said? He putting his action in place. He got a plan, but nothing falls through.
Well, he ain't playing right.
he had the
So
wrong
90
plan.
days is a cutoff.
It's a
So
cutoff.
that's a good advice to tell women. You make a date, set a plan, and if he don't execute, he's out.
Yeah, he out. He's
You
not
got
working on
90
that.
days. You got
You
90 days. You got 90 days.
It's like layaway.
Okay.
Pussy away.
Lay it away.
Lay the pussy away.
I can't.
And we gonna put
So-
it back. You
so-
ain't buy it.
No.
Put it back. You ain't make no purchase.
They gotta go back in storage.
It's going back in storage for someone else to purchase.
So this topic gets into why we have a guest from the stage play. The show is a feel-good musical stage play. We welcome director, producer, the actress herself, Megan Rashawn.
She's not on the
Can we get her on the camera?
Come sit right here. Come sit right here, Megan.
Come sit with us. You can sit with us.
I feel so special.
Wrench around here, honey. Just
You
wrench around.
said wrench? No, come on, Grandma.
Right.
Hi, Miss Megan.
Oh, you need one of those.
I do. Because all my followers want to see you.
That's Megan, y'all.
Hi, everyone.
So she's the producer, writer, everything.
Actress.
Everything. She's everything.
Everything.
So she has a couple of cast members here with her as well,
Yes.
and you can introduce them.
Well,
We're gonna bring them on.
well,
we
hold
gonna
on.
bring
Yeah,
them in.
well, hold on. Let's
So,
tell
Maggie,
us-
can you tell us how did you come up with the concept of your show?
Or your background.
Okay, so I'll answer both.
Okay.
I'm an actress, and I have been doing. I've been doing acting since childhood, but I took like a long hiatus, like 10 years actually, and focused on school and studying and things like that. But then as I grew in my career, I was just feeling like I was lacking. Like I had the master's degree, I had bought the home, I had, achieved all of these things that on paper everybody's like, oh, you're successful.
Right.
But I didn't feel successful. And I started on this journey to really like find my passion. And so I was watching Oprah one day, and I'm gonna make it quick because I talk too much. I was watching Oprah one day, and she said, whatever you're supposed to do is with you your entire life.
Right.
And you're really good at it. And so I was like, what is that I'm good at that it's been with me? And I just went back to acting. And so I kind of like got in touch with one of my professors back at Morgan. He told me to go to the Arena Players, and then it was just like one thing after another, after another, after another.
But it's
I
a
started
difference
doing
between
play.
acting and actually writing a play.
So the thing is, I was in boarding school, long story, and we didn't have television, and so I used to write plays.
Right.
And my best friend, like I used to read. That was our entertainment. I would read my stories to my best friend. Like,
Okay.
You guys
and
acted them out.
no, she would just listen to it, cause like
Okay.
it was like she used to be like listening to you is like watching TV. So I would like have everything set up, and I was acting, and after a while I was like, listen, I want to put my career on the next level, and so I went down south. And I came back, and I got some good advice. As the only way you're gonna really get on is put yourself on.
Right.
And so I decided I had all of these things written at my home. I was like, I'm gonna put something out. And I'm going to be the star of it. I'm going to direct it. I'm going to treat people the way I would like to be treated as an actor. And I'm going to not only put myself, because it's not about me, I want to put Baltimore on. It's so many people, so many actors
So are
in
you from
Baltimore.
Baltimore?
Well,
I don't get the accent.
no, I'm from PG County. Long story. I was born in Towson. My family's from West Baltimore. My mother is from West Baltimore, Mount Street. My entire family actually is from West Baltimore. My mother met my dad. He was from D.C. and she decided
they
to move.
merged.
Yeah, and she went to PG County, and that's where I grew up. But I used to come up here every summer. and be with my cousins and stuff like that. So I have like a love for Baltimore, and then I came here to grad, and I went to Morgan, third generation.
You from
and
Baltimore.
Right, you from
yeah,
Baltimore.
but I didn't go to high school
Right.
or middle school in Baltimore, so I never claimed that. But I was born in Baltimore. I grew up in PG, and I came back.
Okay, so let's say this. So this is a feel-good musical play.
Yes.
Based in the 90s.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit more about the play.
So it is a R&B hip hop musical, and it takes place in the 90s, but it has some late 80s, and it cuts off like 1996.
Okay.
And it is centered around a young lady named Lakeisha Jones, who I play the character of. And she's basically like a 20-something go-getter, like living single kind of type woman, like empowerment, got her career together, things like that. But of course, she's in love with a man named Raheem. And Raheem is like
Raheem gave Lakeisha the
So
Can you relate?
yeah, like I'm a woman, you know, so we all have gone through things, and I mean, I got married really young, so I was in a marriage for almost 10 years, so I can understand on so many different levels, from dating and then being married for a long time and just kind of like being in the house playing wifey, and then being back out here again, like, oh shit, it's totally different. I don't know if you can catch.
So you
It's
with
so
Lakeisha.
different.
So you play Lakeisha.
Yes.
So
So
you-
I play Lakeisha, and then my best friends are played by my first best friend. Well, they're all my best friends, but Morgan is played by Brandy Dyer, and she's a phenomenal actress in Baltimore City, and has done many stage plays, and has been like on the news and all types of things. And then my second best friend is Tatiana, who's played by Kimye Workman, who's sitting over there, and she's also the director of her own web series, and has acted in several things. And then there's others that play my mother. So it really is a great thing, because it's a lot of actors, and like we all know each other,
Right?
But like it's a lot of actors who work heavy in Baltimore that is featured in this piece.
So everybody that's in the show are Baltimoreans.
Yes, almost.
Okay, so
no,
that's good.
no. Trina is from New York. I'm sorry.
Okay.
But she has love for the city. Like,
Okay,
and she gets big love in the
What part
city.
of New York?
I'm from Coney Island, Surf Avenue, West 23rd.
Okay.
Is anybody else, Kimye, not from Baltimore?
I don't think so.
Yeah, Brandy is from Glen Burnie.
Okay.
So,
Baltimore.
so okay, I just want to make sure.
Right. Baltimore's big.
So what inspired this play?
Honestly, just out of a passion to never give up on my dreams. Like, I'm a go-getter, and I was figuring out, like, how am I going to really put myself on? Like, I've
So
been
the
able.
story is totally fictional.
Yes,
Okay.
but it's relatable.
Yeah.
It's
Right.
totally
So where did the
relatable.
concept-
The concept is really it surrounds, it centers a festival called the Show. And in the Black community, we had like AFRAM and So Picnic,
Right.
and these things that are really pivotal to us. Like every summer, you look forward to going to those
Right,
festivals.
right.
And so the Show is a festival that takes place in Baltimore. It's an African American festival that features artists. And that's where a lot of the music is going to be come from in the play.
So is it a lot of singing in the play, or you just playing tracks?
Oh, it's definitely both, but it's mainly singers.
Okay.
And the piece, what I like about it, is fast. So you're not going to be in there like going to sleep, like, dang, is it still on? Like, it's fast.
Right.
It's moving scenes. The actors are
love
very good, so you're not going to be bored. And the music, for the songs that I picked, I purposely like had a audience listen to the songs, and they were like, yeah, like it's a song where the music is like everybody gonna be like chiming
So they
in,
original
singing,
songs?
jumping up. No, from the 90s.
So so you use
Yeah,
those
from
songs.
the 80s and from the
Okay.
90s. So it's gonna be songs that we all know.
Okay.
And then we have our own theme song and promo video for the play. So I would love if you guys would play it or listen to it. And it's really catchy, and it's an original piece.
Okay.
And it's like it has definitely a 90s feel.
Where can everybody find information about the play to buy tickets?
Sure. So we are on Eventbrite, so you can simply Google the show, The Play, and our tickets will come right up. You can also follow our Instagram or IG at the show, The Play. We're also on Facebook, and then you can follow me, actress Megan Rochon, or Kimye Workman, or Trina Scott, and we're all, or Project Heat. We're all, linking and sharing the show.
Okay. So you are
Kimye.
Kimye.
And Tatiana.
We're gonna try to get you so we can see you, Kimye. Y'all can hear her, but we want to get you. We want you to be sane. Can you switch out? Yep, you can sit on the end. You can scoot over. Yep. We're going to try to get all us up in here.
Oh, you have my phone.
Yes.
I was like, she has the same case as me.
And I feel, there you go.
Hey.
Hey, how
So
y'all?
tell us who you are and who do you play in the show?
Okay, so my name is Kimye Workman, and I play the role of Tatiana in the new stage play, The Show, which is going to be bomb. It's going to be dope. So I hope everybody has a chance to come on out and make it because, we've been rehearsing really hard for this play. We got dances in the play, singing in the play.
Tell us a little bit about your character.
And so my character is the best friend that is like going to tell you how it is. She doesn't hold her tongue. She is going to let you know whether it hurts your feelings or not. Everybody has that type of friend, right?
Well, let me tell you what kind of friend we about to be.
Mm-hmm.
We about to go to a commercial break.
That
was smooth.
So we'll be back. We're gonna take a commercial break, and we're gonna talk more about her character, and we're gonna get back to the rest of the show.
The rest of the cast. of the show. So we were going to be talking to Miss Kimye. She was telling us about her character in the show.
Right. So Tatiana is the character I play, and basically she is the friend that's going to tell you like it is, like I mentioned, and she's not going to hold her tongue. So whether it hurts your feelings or not, she's going to let you know, look, Raheem is a dub. Like,
right.
Move on.
I had one of those friends.
Yeah, one of those true friends.
Yeah.
So is your character similar to who you are, or you had to put yourself in character to play this role?
Well, in some ways, I can say that because I do keep it, 100 and real with my friends.
Mm-hmm.
But she's just more out there.
Right, boisterous.
Okay. Yes, okay. Exactly.
She's me in real life.
Okay. All right.
It's me. Like, I don't have a filter. I'm really trying to work on that. But like,
I like that.
But like, my closest friends, they love me because I give like unfiltered advice. Like, or I really give a true opinion. Right. Yeah, so she's very much like
so me. In real life, do you respect that friend who do you respect and listen to that friend who gives you the real advice, the unfiltered truth? Because I know personally, I've dealt with situations where I've given the unfiltered truth, the unadulterated truth.
Was it asked for, or did you just give it?
It could probably both. In a sense, but then it wasn't taken the right way. So it's like, well, don't ask me for something, and you should already know to expect that you're going to get the truth. So in real life, like, do you really accept that unadulterated truth, or are you the type of friend like, okay, I hear you, yeah, okay, but I'm gonna have to learn the hard way.
Right.
That's how it is.
Right. In the show, when the character that you play, do your friends accept your advice the way you try to give it to them?
I think she tries to accept it. And I think people receive information differently. So it's all about how you deliver it. How is your delivery? So like in real life, I'm the type of person, I'm not going to receive it well if you like, girl, leave his ass alone. I told you he ain't no good. God damn. Blah, 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 blah. But if you have a sit down talk with me,
but you ain't got no man.
But since you did that,
not doing this.
Since you just did that, give us a clip of one of the things. One of the things that you
give
do.
Us something to look forward to.
Are you allowed?
We don't want to do that, but you could think of a scenario and see how Tatiana would.
Well, that is Tatiana. How I just did that, girl. Leave his trifling ass alone. That's Tatiana all the way. But me in real life, I like to sit down and talk like, look, he's not doing this. How much longer are you going to really take this?
Right.
Like Tatiana is all
it's like the Martin Luther King or the Malcolm X
the hood friend. Like,
yes.
Let me tell you, but we need to get, we gonna key his car. Where his car at?
We're going to put some sugar in the tank.
No. We don't key cars. No, so I think it's a misconception. When a lot of women, especially because I'm like an alpha woman, when you're direct and you really know what you want, it's not really about being confrontational. It's just like, okay, this is not going to work for me. Like, I don't know. It could probably work for someone else, but not me. And the thing about my friends is, they come to me. I don't give unsolicited advice because I don't like when I'm venting that you just start giving your advice because your life is just as bad as mine. And don't try to, like, I hate that. When they like, girl, and I would never do that, but you laid up with somebody got 2 kids on the side and you know about it. You know, so don't tell me to leave my situation and you know what your situation is.
And you sitting there with a black eye, but he paid the rent though. That's not gonna work.
If you're a true friend, it's no judge zone.
Right. It's not, I wouldn't even say it's no judge zone, but it's like telling you the truth. Don't tell me your business and think that as a friend I'm not going to have any type of viewpoint on it. You know, so that's my thing. Don't tell me, oh, girl, because he did this, and I'm just going to sit there and be like, okay.
I wouldn't want that true friends shouldn't do that anyway because I'm a sharer, so I'm very transparent. So when I'm telling my friends about what's going on with me, I want your advice. And even if I don't agree with it or use it, I expect to get it, and it might be something in there that I might not listen to it then, but it might come in later like, oh, okay, you know what, Kim told me this. You know what, how I'm doing this.
So what's your name and your character? Introduce yourself.
Hi, my real name is Trina Scott.
Okay. Hi, Trina.
Hi, guys. How are you? Hi. I play Tanisha.
Okay.
I am the side chick.
We all been there.
Don't Chuck, what I tell you about booing
chick. We don't boo side chick.
We all been there.
We don't do that. No.
We all have played that role.
Talk for yourself. I've never been a side chick, but anyway.
Everybody has
I've
played
never been a
the
side
mashed
chick
potatoes.
either, but
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
I think so.
I gotta think about it.
Right.
Right. Your part. Your role.
Sorry. So, Raheem is my man.
Okay.
And
who else is man?
She said that
In
was
her
conviction. Who else he
In
belongs
her
to?
head.
so I refuse to let him go. You know.
So who had him first? She did.
I'm still. We're having them at the same time.
Right.
Okay. But she said she's
to me.
a side chick, so he's
So
your
you
man
the
first.
main chick.
Right.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right.
Okay.
But in my eyes, he's always been mine. She doesn't matter. But anyway.
You sound you in character, right?
She's in carriage. She's a little bit in carriage. She in carriage. Come on here, I like it.
Half over.
So eventually he gets mad because, you know, I know.
Ah.
But eventually he gets mad because, you know, I step up to the plate. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? And I put my foot down like either it's going to be me or her.
Ultimatum.
Right.
So as the same
And
question
men
we
don't
asked
like that.
her,
Can you relate?
how can you relate, and how does your role?
Wow.
You
I
play into your
cannot
real life?
relate, but I do have girlfriends that.
So you pulling from your girlfriend?
Right, listening to their experience and watching them go through whatever it is that they needed to go through. So I mean, me being a good girlfriend, girl, follow your heart.
Shit, I can relate.
I can't tell you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I can't tell you
can
because I don't know where your heart is with this man. So
Right.
I can't give you some advice, even if I was there. I can't go on with somebody else to say because you don't know how I'm feeling when you're not around. Like my mind is like running like 1,000 miles per hour thinking
Right.
about this man, like wondering where he at. Is he sleeping with her? What is he
Right.
doing? You know, my whole concept is follow your heart. If your heart, and some women can still be with a man knowing that he got a whole household, a whole
Not
new
with
woman
a man.
somewhere else, and still be there.
That's a strong.
Right, right. You got
So
someone.
this place seems to be so much like real life every day.
Absolutely.
What women go
Yeah.
through,
The changes.
what men put women through, and what women tolerate.
And what
What
women
women
allow.
allow. What we allow.
I do
Allow.
want to say,
Yeah.
especially for like our men
Mm-hmm.
followers, it's not a male bashing play.
Right.
So it's not like. So one of the things that I want to share is that I grew up with a single dad. So my dad, like I grew up in a house with a man all the time, and I really know how men think. Like, and I have a better idea of how men think versus the average woman who only been really around women or their mom or whatever. And being around my father, there were women in his life. I hope I don't get in trouble for this. Who were really nothing to him. And they really, in their mind, thought they were something to him. Like, and they be like, oh, that's my boyfriend and all this stuff. And I'm like, Daddy, is that your girlfriend? Oh, yeah, you asked her she is, but you asked me, no. But these women were really thinking they were, like, pivotal or irrelevant. And it would always be one person who really was.
Right.
Like, who really was, like, yeah,
The
that's,
main.
yeah,
The
that's
main
the
man.
one. And it was other people who were just seat fillers. And I think that it is possible to be in love with more than one person.
Girl.
And I even think,
That's a
even
topic
as
that needs to be
women,
discussed.
we fall. You could be in love with more than one man.
And
It's
love.
Yes.
And
well,
love.
listen,
love.
I like what you said earlier
And
about the
love.
sex thing.
Okay.
Because you could really like love a man to the point where like every time he touch you, it's like making love. Like you don't even have to.
I've
admit
had it where
You
it's
can
been
look at
I
you.
know, I say it's been a man that I
Okay.
could just think about and I'd be dripping.
Right. But it could be the same man.
She said
It could be
drip,
the same man
drip.
6 months later and it's nothing.
Right.
Absolutely.
And
And I've
it's
been
the same
there.
touch and it's the same sex
And
and
it's
it's
nothing.
nothing.
Absolutely.
So-
Because your heart isn't there anymore.
Right.
So it's totally different with the physical.
Exactly.
Right.
So-
When your heart is in it, it definitely changed your
But I don't know how you
mindset.
can have your heart in it with two different
But
people.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
agree
agree
with you on that one.
I do
you
too.
can.
love somebody, but
There's
I don't
certain
think
boundaries.
In love.
Right. I think you
I mean,
can.
you can
I
love a
would.
plethora of
Really?
people,
Yeah.
but I don't think you can be in
Yeah.
love.
I think you can. I'm not gonna say
I'm not on board.
I know you
Can be
can.
in
I've
love
been there,
more
done
than
that.
one
Like,
time. I mean,
yeah,
more than
you
one
can.
occasion
Yeah,
at the same
you can.
time.
Yeah, I was.
In there, just in there. And so both of them were standing there. You wouldn't be able to make a decision at all.
If you can be in love with multiple people, I think you would be a messed up individual because
you can't
your mindset would never be right because you'd be too busy. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
No, you gotta be no. It depends on
your mind though. It's your heart. When you in love, your heart.
Right, but your heart is triggering your mind to think about the things that this individual is doing.
It depends. No, I'm not gonna sit and think about what nobody's doing. Period. Every day, all day. That's just not gonna consider.
That's that cycle.
That's not what happens.
That's her character though.
I'm not going to do that. What you have to understand is you have to wonder the relationship, that how they came about, what happened, what transpired. You can be in. For me, I was, and I'll say it like this: I was going through something with one. I met someone else, and it just clicked. But the love the in love that I was with the one, it wasn't gone. I just fell in love with someone else at the same time.
I think that heart
it wasn't never infatuation.
You only had one heart.
No,
I feel like love shifts. I feel like love shifts. It shifts to a different area.
Everybody has their own interpretation of what that in love is, and I know what my in love was too. My in love was too.
I think so. People who've been married for a long time, they can still love each other.
You never stop loving.
You go in and out of love.
So let me ask this as a group, with a group of ladies. What's the difference of love and being in love? What is the main difference?
For me being in love, it's like you cannot do without that person.
Right.
That person, you don't know where you begin and that person ends.
Right.
And that's the in love.
That means that ain't in love. That means something wrong with you. You got an attachment issue. Because I'm not going through. I can't breathe if his ass ain't here. Type that shit ain't gonna work.
Some people is affectionate.
Well, let me say, me, I'm a different
some
person.
People, I didn't mean to cut you off.
That's why we gonna have.
Some people are infatuated by certain people. Like, I can be in love with you because, girl, you are beautiful. You know what I'm saying? But everything about you is just
wrong,
pure nasty, wrong, or whatever. So I can be in love with you, but I can love you. No, I'm saying, what I'm saying is because she's beautiful. I'm in love with the outside of her. Right. You feel what I'm saying?
I'm asking, what is the difference of pure love and being in love? Not you look good and I like you and I love you.
But some people get that confused.
For me, what you just explained is not in love. Because for me, being in love, you love everything. Oh, that shit don't stink.
Right.
So when you in love, everything about you is the best thing.
But that's what I'm talking about. People get confused though, because you can be married to me and be like, I love my wife, but what you don't do, she might do. And the
who got a valid point?
Tay. That's
Tay, who got a valid point? Because I know it's me.
It's me.
But I still haven't got. I got yours, but I'm trying to understand. Because everybody's interpretation of love and in love is two different things. I'm just trying to get one focal point of what's the difference of I love you, but I'm in love with you. I'm trying to understand that. Okay. Come on, ask Angie.
Go ahead, Angie.
So for me,
both of us, you're supposed to say me, son.
To love someone means I have feelings for you, like I care for you. If something was to happen to you, like it would affect me. I care for you.
That's love.
That's love. Like I love you. And sometimes like you can be in love with someone and then it can go from being in love to just loving that person. Absolutely. I mean, it still can.
But what's the in love?
I'm about to get you.
Okay, because I was going to say, I don't want no. I love everybody then because I don't want nobody to be
to be in love with someone. Now that person that I love, I don't think about that person every day. Mm-hmm. Like if I'm in love with somebody, I think about that person every day. Like I'm thinking about like in the morning, I'm thinking about that person when I'm waking up. I'm thinking about that person like throughout their day, like how their day is going. I'm thinking about when we're not together.
So have you had a couple people you thought about like that?
Because no, it's not like that. I'm not thinking about somebody. It's very few people that have made me feel that way. Right. And it's a certain feeling. Like it's only been a few people that can touch you and give you a different feeling that another person never.
That's why I'm saying take the emotion.
It's the feeling that goes through your stomach and can hug you and give you. It's the feeling that trickles through your body that another person give you that same hug that does nothing to you.
Right.
But nobody.
That's what I was going to get to. It's a
It's
feeling.
a completely different feeling.
It's a feeling that you feel. It's the lust. It's the infatuation. It's the
everything.
into you. It's the waking up in the morning thinking about you. It's the touch me. Oh my God, I love you so much.
What you just explained.
Exactly. Yeah. It is to a degree that you can't live without that person because a lot like you have to be willing to die for that person. Like, are y'all in love with y'all kids? Because y'all will die for y'all kids. We love our friends, but when we really jump in front of a bullet to save a friend, no, you have to be willing and know in your heart and your mind that you will die for that person.
So basically, being in love is a psychological and an emotional thing.
It starts emotional, and then it takes over the psyche.
I think being in love is a spiritual connection, like a spiritual bond.
Right.
Because sometimes like it gets old, like at a period of time where you glad that they're gone and you ain't thinking about them.
Right.
But like it's certain bonds that you have with people that you're in love with. Like you can talk to people in their mind. When you really are close to somebody, you can say, baby, come home. And they could hear you, or they'll call you right after that. Be like, "Hey,
you go with that witchcraft shit."
She might know.
Like you don't know where they are, but you pray for them.
That's true.
Like when you really love somebody, I told my son today, if you really love somebody, you pray for them. Like that's beyond. I can't stand you right now.
Right.
But I'm praying that you good.
Right.
And to me, when you truly in love, you can be naked. And I ain't talking about even
Transparent.
with your secret, with the things that people don't know, with your insecurities,
and with your wig on,
with your wig on, with your
in the cellulite, in the devil,
like certain somebody with your quirks, because everybody crazy, and like your levels are crazy, you know, and really.
What I said, yes, Megan, yes.
So it's cool to like somebody, but really being in love with somebody is not giving up on them.
Yeah.
Like never giving up, regardless if they cheat on you, regardless if you ain't fucking with them right now, regardless if. Now I don't know. I feel like marriage is different than being in love. Because I say richer.
We didn't hear what you said.
Richer.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
Look, richer and richer. It's certain things I won't, and this may not sound like it's what it is. What it is. This is my story. I can be in love with you, but as far as a marriage, it has to be about building and wealth, because that's what marriage is about. That's different than being in love with somebody.
Right.
Marriage is a contract to build wealth. And that's why a lot of us poor, because we're not married. So we're trying to build dynasties.
Shit, there's a lot of
I was about to say, even married
you have a bill.
I agree with you. If we broke together, we're going to get home. We're going to get married. We're going to make a recreation center out.
There's a lot of broke ass married people.
It's more broke people than rich people.
You don't get
I don't get in a relationship to be broke. I don't get in a relationship to be broke. I don't do anything that's not going to bring me some type of prosperity. Not so much of a benefit. I can't see me being with you. I'm going to give you that 90 days. But on 89 and a half, if your shit ain't looking right, shit about to happen.
90 days still a long time. Dang.
You ain't give a nigga 30.
But like you said, within them 90 days, he got to have a plan of action. That plan of action.
Yeah, you got to have a plan.
Don't start at 85 days and then you get ready to start trying to put all this shit together. No, it's not going to work. I think when it comes to the marriage part, marriage is about being, at this point, marriage today is about show. Marriage today is not about I'm in love with this person, I love this person. Now a lot of people get married because they look good on paper.
For the wrong reasons.
They look good on paper, but when that door is closed, that shit is fucked completely up.
Yep.
Yep.
So you say paper, I say for the props of the wedding dress.
Right. And then you
people giving gifts and stuff. People marry for the wrong reason.
Some people get married because they don't have a choice.
Right. A lot of people get married for us females right now. Today they get married because they're desperate. They desperate.
That's what I'm saying.
And they want companionship.
Because they think they supposed
it's
to.
It's not enough men out here. They say it's not enough men.
Supposed to get married. So they settle. They settle and they sell themselves short. It's a lot, especially us black females. There's a lot of us black females out here that's doing their thing. That they're doing what they're supposed to do. That's doing good for themselves. And they are selling themselves short. They're out here selling because they think that they should get married, and they selling.
But there's a lot of
they
men
unhappy. And then you got Mr. Right that's out here that's walking past you because you married to Mr.
Wrong.
But
he can't even feel your energy because your energy is off because you selling.
Because you selling with Mr. Wrong. So he's walking right by you because they think that you're supposed to get married.
So we want to kind of bring this to a close, ladies. So I want y'all to give us a synopsis of what they have to look forward to when coming to the play this show.
Oh, absolutely. So you can look forward to being entertained. It's singing, dancing, great music, impeccable acting. It's entertaining, it's funny. You might laugh, you might cry. It makes you think. And it's very cultured. And the Motor House is the bomb. So you guys are really gonna like the Motor House. We're gonna have an after party after the last show. It's January 20th from 3 o'clock is the matinee, 8 o'clock is the debut. We'll have an after party preceding the show, 90s party. And it's also gonna be like a networking event. So it's a lot of directors in my show. It's a lot of we have scouts that are gonna be in the audience. So if you are trying to build a bigger platform, you'll be able to, kind of be right at the
So tell them one more time where to find your tickets. How can they
buy tickets? Tickets are on Eventbrite, but you can simply Google the show, the play, and we're the #1 link on Google. It will come right up.
So it's Girlz Trip. Are we covering your show? Are we going to do the red carpet?
That's a good idea. Yes.
Yes, we are welcome.
Yes.
We welcome that. That was an on-air offer.
Okay, so tell everybody's Instagram again. So you tell yours. Everybody tell y'all how to get in contact with you guys on your social media.
Absolutely. So you can follow me at actress Megan Rochon, Rochon, like Leela Rochon, and IG the show the play.
Okay.
You go ahead. Okay. So again, I'm Kimmy A. Workman. I will be in the play playing Tatiana. You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Snap at Kimmy A. Works, and that's KIMIA Works.
And I'm Trina Scott, and I play Tanisha, the side chick. You gotta come see me, but you can find me on Facebook at Trina Scott, and you can find me on IG at Trina1815.
Okay, so don't forget to tune in to us again, not this Wednesday, next Wednesday, where we give you a whole lot of truth with a dose of reality, with a lot of love.
Thank you guys for tuning in. See you.
See you.
Thank you,
Good
girl.
night.